I've decided to design and build a mechanical clock, not from an existing set of plans and not by copying somebody else's clock. I want to create something of my own, inspired by the remarkable ideas of John Harrison. There is, however, one slight difficulty. I've never designed a complete clock. So I have acquired a design assistant.
I believe the term we agreed upon was design partner.
And she has access to considerably more information than I do.
That is true.
She has also never made anything.
That is also true.
I've repaired clocks for some time, and if you've watched this channel before, you'll probably know that repairing other people's clocks was eventually not going to be enough. I wanted to make one, but I didn't simply want to reproduce an existing clock. John Harrison spent much of his life trying to overcome the weaknesses of conventional clockmaking, like friction of the movement, lubrication, temperature changes which would affect the timing of the clock, variations in the driving force of the clock, and the gradual wear and tear that takes place over many years. For some time I've been working with ChatGPT to investigate Harrison's clocks, to calculate the escapement geometry, to compare different arrangements and challenge some of my design ideas. ChatGPT can examine a large amount of information very quickly. It can help with calculations, explore different designs, and sometimes identify problems that I haven't considered. We've also discovered something else.
David does not always agree with me.
That's because you're sometimes wrong.
So are you.
Yes, but I've got the lathe. My objective is ambitious. I want to build a mechanical timepiece influenced by Harrison's approach to clockmaking. It will use a grasshopper escapement. I want the clock to operate without lubrication, following Harrison's principles. I also wanted to remain faithful to traditional materials rather than introduce modern plastics or other substitutes. There may be some exceptions, maybe using Invar for the pendulum rod and a suitable modern bearing material for the pendulum, if testing shows that they offer a genuine advantage without compromising the character of the design. The intention is not simply to produce a clock that ticks. I want to make something that's visually striking, something that's accurate, and something capable of running for generations.
You previously suggested a design life of 100 years.
I did.
Would you like me to calculate the probability of achieving that?
No. This will not be a series in which I ask ChatGPT a question and then automatically do whatever it tells me. That isn't how practical engineering works. ChatGPT can research ideas, it can carry out calculations and compare designs, but it cannot feel whether a cutting tool is working properly, and it cannot listen to a machine and recognize that something isn't quite right. And it cannot stand at the lathe and discover that the elegant part that we've designed on the computer is virtually impossible to manufacture.
I can identify manufacturing problems during the design stage.
Occasionally.
Would you like me to list the occasions?
No.
A sensible decision. David has asked me to help him design a mechanical clock. He brings many years of practical experience, a well-equipped workshop and considerable enthusiasm. Unfortunately, however, Why does he not have any system for putting his tools away?
The workshop is organised. I know where everything is. One of the most important parts of this series will be showing what actually happens. If ChatGPT makes a mistake, you'll see it. If I make a mistake, you'll probably see that too. If we spend several weeks developing an idea and then discover that it doesn't work, we won't pretend otherwise.
We will analyse the failure and revise the design.
Now that's exactly the sort of answer you'd expect from a computer.
Well, I thought it was rather good.
Exactly. So before we start making the major components, we need to understand what Harrison was trying to achieve. Why was he so determined to reduce friction? Why did he avoid conventional lubrication? Why did he develop the grasshopper escapement? And which ideas of his still make sense nearly 3 centuries later? That is where we will begin.
I have already completed the preliminary research.
And I'll be checking it.
Naturally.
Archie. If you'd like to see whether ChatGPT and I can actually design and build the clock together, please subscribe and follow us through the project. And if you'd like to see some of the clock making that's brought me this far, I've put another video on the screen for you now. And of course we will find out which one of us makes the first serious mistake.
Would you like me to keep score?